Yeah. There is a new Peggle.
Oh my god, you're now an Egyptian hamster.
Actually, that's a cat. That's actually a cat.
It does not look evil enough. Or condescending.
Hey, it's the pyramid thingy that you get when you hit the green peg.
Wait, so what's the cat do?
Extend the basket that catches the ball. Come on, no. Oh.
Turns it
Wait,
into
so
like
all it does is give you a better chance of getting a free ball.
Getting the ball back.
Free ball.
there. And like if it bounces on the side of the pyramid thing, like you have a chance of clearing out those pesky pegs near the bottom.
Huh. Still somehow feel like that's a pretty crappy superpower.
Kind of is.
So I'm guessing he's not the favorite one.
Nope.
So which one was your favorite? I mean, again, I said I like the owl because it had these like predicted shots, and that was I kind of felt like, oh my god, this is like auto aim for Peggle, so I enjoyed it so much.
I like the jack-o'-lantern guy.
What did he do?
You hit the green peg. The bucket thing covers itself up or whatever. It goes to the it goes down into the gutter and comes back up from the top. So like you get.
Wait, so just the Pac-Man where you go to one end of the stage and come
yeah,
back the other side?
it's Pac-Man, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was my favorite dude.
Okay, so it's essentially you get a second chance, but where's it fall? Like it just falls like the exact same place where it dropped into?
Yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
Yes. See, even Paulo agrees.
And he has 2 balls left,
And
just like it should be.
And I got 2 pegs that I gotta like crush.
Wow, you got like one corner there.
There you go.
There.
Okay, come on. Come on, Luke. Use the force. Focus your power. You are one with the ball.
So you're saying I should turn off my targeting system first? Okay.
Did he actually hit? Hey! Wow. Okay. That did not surprise me at all.
When Paulo said I should turn off my targeting system, he pretty much covered his eyes.
If you think about it, the eyes are the human's targeting computer.
Yeah.
Come on, get me that 100,000. No, it's not going to get me that.
But I just realized, it's a cat, but why are they showing like a dachshund in the background? And it looks like a dachshund. I mean, it has like the whole floppy ears.
Well, now there's a mouse.
Yeah, it is a dachshund, huh? Dachshund.
Is that a mouse?
Yes, that's a mouse.
Are you sure? It's like some sort of deer or weird.
I don't know. The tail.
Thingy.
The tail says mouse to me because it
It's
just.
an anorexic bear.
Oh gosh, one of my friends actually showed me that a picture recently where he went on a hunting trip and bagged this gigantic bear.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough. He was not hunting bear. He was actually going hunting for deer because he likes venison. He prepares his own things at home.
Okay.
Then I'm like, why did you have a bear? Apparently, when he was hunting deer, he encountered a bear and the bear got pissed. Apparently, he just kind of stood there, tried not to move, and he just started charging at him.
It's coming right for us.
He's coming right for me! Self-defense! But damn, that was a huge bear. It was like over 800 pounds easy.
Grizzly?
It was a grizzly bear. I forgot what was the rule. If the bear is brown, you're supposed to lay down.
I have no idea.
I remember there's sort of like this thing. Like if the bear is black, you have to fight back. If the bear is brown, you have to lay down. If the bear is white, then good night. Apparently, the bear white means it's a polar bear and it's just gonna kill you.
And the black and the bear in black is black bears, and black bears are smaller on average.
How many bears have you seen to like know it's smaller by average?
I'm
pretty damn sure that if we saw this bear, it's gonna be pretty damn big.
Like I've read and looked at pictures of black bears, and I also know enough to know that black bears are smaller than brown bears, grizzlies. In fact, grizzlies hunt black bears when there's not enough food.
Bears, they're scary, especially in Skyrim.
They kill dragons, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah, before like the update, these bears would kill dragons, kill giants. Like, damn, I ain't gonna fight that. Then the update came, and suddenly bears were not a problem.
Well, I don't think the ranger's gonna like this, Yogi.
Hey, boo boo, we'll get some picnic baskets. Oh my gosh, Yogi
That was
Bear
like-
was so much fun.
Like really terrible impersonations of Hanna-Barbera cartoons while Paolo was playing Peggle.
Yeah, I would so if there was a DLC where you get Hanna-Barbera
Yeah.
characters for your things, I would so do that.
Oh yeah, I would do that too, dude.
I like it. I mean, I play like Droopy, like playing with this thing,
Ding.
or like gosh, who's that other one? It was Quick Draw McGraw. Oh, Quick Draw McGraw. I can picture Quick Draw McGraw on like in Peggle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you hit the green and he just like hits everything or becomes El Kabong, and this music just explodes into the screen. Is Hanna-Barbera still alive in the sense? I mean, like the cartoons. I have not seen that in the longest time.
I'm sure they're on like Boomerang or something.
They're on Boomerang, and right now, whatever's left of Hanna-Barbera is mostly just using its properties for merchandise.
So yeah, I mean, I saw one of my friends shared a commercial with me. I don't know if it was Toyota or a Honda. It was a small car. Anyway, the whole point of that commercial was it was a car going through the wacky races.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. It was like a live action thing, and you saw all the cars there, all the different things.
Yes.
You had Dick Dastardly. You had like the creepy cookies or something.
Mhm.
The cavemen. It was such a throwback to like my childhood. And then I felt sad because I realized there's no more new TV shows of it.
Yeah.
Wacky Racers is fun, and Wacky Olympics, and crossovers, and just wacky anything.
Huh.
Come on. There's an apple
An apple?
in the middle of that of the eye.
What eye?
That eye.
That's a circle.
Yeah, but the picture is supposed to represent an eye, and there's an apple. So the
Wait,
apple
so
of
you're
my
saying
eye.
that's the apple of her eye?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's not a reference to Egypt at all. This game does not research realism. No, scores 0 out of 10 here.
You know.
Come on, Kevin.
Funny that we were playing that we were playing this in a history class. But then no, it was a
But
philosophy
it was a
class.
philosophy of history.
Yeah, so it was a philosophy class.
Do you think there'd ever be like the philosophy of video games?
In what sense?
Like they talk about like maybe in the artistic sense to how it developed to being something simply as a time killer to being more a show of what I guess from what it becomes as a simple thing to an art form, I guess.
Well, yeah.
And like in how I mean at this point it's hitting a point where games are a bit reflective of life. Or I guess we could go to that argument of no.
Philosophy of video games or philosophy in video games?
I think I was thinking in video games, but I guess there should be one off video game. They're probably one that's off history.
Yeah.
So I mean, off video games should be there somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'd have to play games in that class too. I guess that would be fine.
Well. Yeah. Just
So what do you think the philosophy of Peggle is, if there was one?
I don't know.
Is it like the futility of man and the randomness of life
Probably something Buddhist.
Yeah.
because they're animals?
Yeah. Actually, what was like? There's some sort of like narrative
This
weaved
story?
into like the game, right? Something about like the Peggle Institute or whatever. Like you're a student. There's something to that effect.
Wait, does
Oh,
Peggle have a
no.
story?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Huh. Like, there's an actual campaign. Because again, when I played Peggle, I remember just playing it with friends. I never actually played the single player version of this thing.
Well, that's
And
what
also,
I'm
like-
playing right now.
The single player?
Yeah.
So there's an actual story? This.
Well, you know, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on what we mean by story. Like, if we talk about like a, if we talk about like a proper story that we learned in school, well, if we try to say that Peggle has a story, it's a terrible one. But
Would it be better or worse than the Dragon Ball movie?
probably better. You're not setting the bar very high, dude.
Was it AG who just watched the Dragon Ball movie? 'Cause
Yeah,
I remember
it was
like I
AG.
saw in the status message, just watch Dragon Ball Evolution. I now understand what everyone is saying.
Yeah, it was like, it was, I watched Dragon Ball Evolution to confirm that the movie is bad. Yep, it's bad. Like, okay.
Why would you do that? I mean, like, did he just not believe people saying that it was a horrible movie? That I have to prove to myself. I have to prove to myself that this is actually as bad, or people are just pulling my chain by just yanking my chain.
Well, AG has this. AG takes. No, he doesn't take pride in it, but like, AG has this thing where he likes to be punk rock about stuff. Like he doesn't like. He doesn't like.
Why was he punk rock?
That was partly my fault. What was it? Well, say he doesn't like superhero movies.
I thought he didn't like it because it was so predictable and it's followed the exact same form every single time.
Yeah, and oversaturation of the market, blah blah blah. But then everybody seems to enjoy superhero movies.
But yeah, I mean, it's a reflection of your childhood. Lots of us who are watching this, grew up with comics.
Yeah, so like yeah, a lot of people really love superhero movies.
I mean, it's not like these people are Michael Baying up this franchises or anything.
Yeah, but then it's like he hates superhero movies. So if everybody says that Dragon Ball sucks, it's like, well, if these are the same people that say superhero movies are awesome, Dragon Ball might be good. You see the
I'm
logic
pretty
there.
sure when you if he felt that they set their bar low by saying the superhero movies were awesome, I don't think it's supposed to go the other way with the other movies they're saying are bad. I'm pretty sure if they consider it bad, it's probably down there.
Oh, what I have to say isn't necessarily a reflection of what AG thinks. I am not AG's keeper.
Nah, he lying.
He's my buddy, but
He's a buddy. He ain't a butt buddy, but he a buddy.
buddy.
If you were forced to watch like the same movie for the entire day and your choices were Waterworld and Dragon Ball Evolution, which would it be?
Waterworld.
Really? I
Yeah.
found that movie so stupid even as a kid.
Yeah, me too. But at least.
I like how remember
But at
Waterworld was
least-
like
at least-
paper is precious, but all of us are gonna smoke cigarettes.
But at least blue is a soothing color.
And it didn't help that you could see islands in the background.
Blue is a soothing color, so it's you can go to sleep and stuff.
You're just gonna like slowly pass out as the movie goes on.
Yeah, one day mga.
Okay, I guess you had a point there, but gosh, Evolution was... I don't get how they made Evolution so bad. I mean, they had so much material to work with. And I'm pretty sure... Do you think the people, when they were making this movie, they knew what was happening? Or do you think they just didn't care?
Yeah, it's probably like a paycheck. Sort of like the guy that played Edward Cullen. It's a paycheck.
Yeah. He's actually a pretty cool guy, apparently.
Yeah.
Also, I remember that the girl who played Wanda, Olsen twin, one of the older, not the Olsen twin, but Olsen's sister, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
I forgot her name, but yeah, I remember she went on a talk show. I forgot which one. It was being interviewed with the guy who played not the brother, Hawkeye.
Yeah, him.
I remember they were asked like, oh, it was asking about how was it filming there. It's like she felt it was so weird because you see everyone having full contact with like the enemies, and all she do is be like just moving her hands all around.
Well,
And apparently she never saw the effects
Yeah.
of what she was doing until she saw the movie. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like you're being told, okay, you're gonna throw this guy, you're gonna have this hammer, you're gonna do this and that, and you
do this.
kind of do the Macarena, but not.
Have to use the bathroom.
Are you sure that's a cat?
They say he's constantly talks about yarn and goes meow. I think he referred to tuna one time.
Yeah, that does sound like a feline. Though most cats I know are out to destroy the world.
What cats have you been meeting in your life?
Cats on the internet.
Okay.
And also, like, pretty lots of cats my friends have all been slightly... Not like... I won't say they're psychotic.
Homicidal.
There's... Imagine Hannibal Lecter as a cat, except didn't eat other cats.
So, homicidal, just not cannibalistic.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think Hannibal was homicidal. I mean, he had this weird, like, gentlemanly aspect to him. He didn't like just like he didn't just go out to kill people because he went there for a whole different reason.
And then just ate them.
But the cats I've dealt with, be it like my ex's cats, the current cats I deal with, or internet cats, they all seem to just not care and just slowly look at you like you are some sort of slave to mankind.
Okay.
Kind of like how EA looks at its customers, I guess.
Yeah, that would be EA. Activision just like. I don't know how to describe Activision in comparison to EA though. It's a different tactic.
I don't know. It's like, do you think EA though gets more like shit than it deserves? This because we just attribute to being the evil empire of gaming.
Partially, and a lot of it has to do with them buying out studios that people loved.
They killed Maxis.
Yes, that's one example. And I think they are killing BioWare. If not,
Is that really a big loss?
They killed Maxis, dude.
Well, no, Max is a big loss. What about BioWare?
that depends on how much you liked their work before they were bought out.
I'm disturbed by the number of Nora Roberts novels that you have in your bookshelf outside.
That's my mom's.
Sure, it's okay, man.
No, I don't.
I mean, you play with robots too. It's all cool. Can you imagine him like he does those books and that's how he used the robots for it? He has the representations of the characters. I can so picture, Paul doing his own private thing. He goes on his bed, gets robots. Hello, we would now reenact this section of the chapter.
The last time I did that, I was 10 years old.
Wait, you actually got your robots and got the Nora books and things?
No. I didn't even know what those were back when I was 10 years old.
Like looking at.
Or maybe I
romance
did that
novels.
in my sleep. I might have done that in my sleep.
We don't really believe what Paulo says half the time.
The thing is, though, sometimes when he says things, you're not sure if it's true or not. Because with him, it's sometimes very, very likely.
No, I sound
Well,
convincing, that's it.
No, it's not that you sound convincing. It's just we will not consider that unusual for you to do.
Really?
That as
Yeah.
a child, he picked up like terrible romance novels and read them in his sleep while simultaneously
Playing with robots?
playing with robots, making them perform the lewd sexual acts contained therein.
The power's in you, you're in the machine.
Ninja robots.
Yeah. Awesome show, dude.
Ninja robots.
I'm not sure it holds up.
I actually watched it again. I was actually found a little clips of it on YouTube. It was really interesting in its own weird way. It held up a lot better than the old Speed Racer things.
Which old Speed Racer things? Because there were a number of Speed Racer shows.
The original ones. Remember when they had like the really weird credits where they had all the old cars going up and down?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
characters,
yeah.
and a few characters. That old one. Where everyone said, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
Yeah.
Because their dubbing back then was horrible.
So they're the one where they all went hoo ha hoo.
Yeah, because like the Japanese
love
line
that
would be
show.
so long, and the English version they'd use was so short. So like, oh no, the mouth is still moving. What should we add? Let's just make random noises.
Hoo ha.
Hoo ha hoo.
Do you think it was just so complicated to like cut down the video to make them not move their mouth as long?
Was
You think
that during the
Yes.
Was that
Really?
during the 80s or the 60s?
Because you had to cut film. They didn't have.
So that's a lot cheaper for them to make the weird hoo-ha sounds versus,
Cutting
actually
it up.
cutting up.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, like they didn't have Final Cut and stuff.
They didn't have the editing tools of today,
Well, gosh,
or even editing tools of the past of the like 10 years ago.
Actually, I remember when I rewatched it again when I was in college, because my friend had the original Japanese ones and it was subtitled.
Yeah.
I remember, and I watched it. I didn't realize how serious a show it was.
Really?
I didn't realize it because, dude, you had a kid with a monkey. They're hiding in the trunk and they're going hoo ha every now and then.
Yeah.
I didn't really take that thing seriously, and plus the car was awesome,
Yeah.
like SWAT cats. But yeah,
Because there was another Speed Racer show.
it got really dark. I remember there's a new one that was a little darker and more like gritty.
Yeah.
Or,
90s.
was that the show or the movie?
There's a movie. Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
there
movie.
was a movie,
That was
the Wachowski brothers. But then there was
not that awesome.
there was a TV show. Why did you do that?
I, okay, so let's see.
You can get it. You don't.
Why don't you bank it off that other blue ball, bounce it into the pink, let it ricochet off the wall?
I don't even think you need to bank it, dude.
Style points.
But you might have to.
Okay, you can bounce. Okay, see that? Let's use the force. Wait, are you
You're
actually supposed to be
encouraging
able to see your?
I'm using my mouse cursor.
Wait, are you supposed to actually? I remember when I played this, I didn't see any mouse cursor.
Well, I don't know. I'm seeing my mouse cursor, so I'm gonna use it. If this is cheating, who cares? Oh gosh. Yes! It worked!
You did it! It was not legit, but you did not quit. Rage quit.
What?
Okay.
I'll pretend I understood it.
Oh, well, okay, there's an alien now.
Yeah.
You're a Peggle knot?
What's a Peggle knot?
I don't know.
Peggle's in space?
I don't know. His name is Splork Sporkin, and that's what he's calling me.
Oh, going back to the story. The Peggle story, I think, happens in, like, the second one. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, you just went from Egypt to space, so either this like an ancient alien thing going on, or there really was no story back then.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Peggle 2 is still only on the consoles?
Huh?
I don't know.
I'm
Where's...
pretty sure I saw it on Steam somewhere.
I'm totally gonna use the internet now. Oh wait, no, you don't have. You have terrible reception in your room.
No, internet's fine. No,
Reception and internet are very different things here.
I use
Actually, I remember that every time
I've never logged on to Paolo's Wi-Fi on my phone.
I've done that with my laptop, but you know that's one thing I've always found annoying with Paolo's place here is my signal keeps dying, and there would be days where we're trying to record and I'd just be out in the front door hoping that one of his maids would come out so I can ask them because he has no doorbell.
Yes.
the doorbell broke. I think it broke a year ago.
Was it because everyone was pounding it trying to get your attention because they couldn't call you?
I am...
I remember one time,
I
like
forget.
Paolo was on his way up the stairs. I was like knocking on the window in front of it. He kind of like looks in my direction and just keeps going up, like, dude, what the heck?
Probably thought like, must be thieves.
Do you think that's it? Do you think that maybe Paolo does that all the time? Like, god damn it, people trying to get in my house again. Same way, you know, AG deals with arsonists in his backyard.
Well, to be fair, like I guess it'd be okay to say this. Paolo's house is a perimeter. It's a perimeter house.
Not true.
A window got smashed.
So yeah, a window.
The window right behind the computer got smashed.
But that's not the perimeter, that's a road.
The window right behind this computer got smashed. It's like someone threw a rock. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's-
why.
Wait, that's
towards the road.
perimeter. What?
It's not
Is it-
towards,
is it
the,
towards
road?
the road? I have no idea.
I've actually never looked out your window.
Yeah, the road's actually if you move a little bit upward, the road's over there.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What do you mean if you move upward, the road's up there?
Because-
Where are we?
I'm looking out. I'm gonna take a look out the window. Just keep
Like
on.
there's a hill. There's like a
just have-
hill thing.
Just as you were.
I don't understand. How can the road be upward? We went up the stairs.
Can't see out your window.
There's no.
There is no world out there, Joao.
No. We have to turn off.
This is Paolo's world now.
I just want to see if it's. Oh yeah, it is the perimeter.
Oh, okay. Wow, I keep getting turned around by your stairs. I thought all the time this was looking towards your road.
Yeah, there's like a big wall right up there.
Yeah.
Do you see a kid out there with a rock?
Actually, I have
Do you
no
think there's
idea.
a kid
who
that
threw the
maybe
rock.
you beat on an online game, found your IP, and threw a rock through your window?
Yeah, well. Unless you have a static IP, that's not gonna be a problem.
But it's actually interesting how some people do that nowadays, where they actually try to track your IP to find you in real life. That's kind of freaky. And at the same time, I don't know if that's a show to how the new generation is, or the new generation of gamer. That they get so annoyed that they try to track you down that badly.
Well, it just shows how
Or is that to show, like, how-
pervasive the lies of CSI are, where you can instantly track somebody based off of their IP address.
Well, you get the basic area, I think, at least.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how it is, like out in the U.S., right? But like here, we don't have very many IP addresses assigned to us, right?
Not much at all. And genuinely check our IPs and that says, oh, this is Manila.
Yeah.
Like mine, it says I remember when I logged in on my Facebook one time,
Bank
it
it
gave
off
me
the
a
wall,
warning that, oh, someone logged in your place from Makati. And I'm like in the middle of Cebu, like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Well, that happens to.
Wait,
Sorry,
so what
I
does
should have given you a little bit more than bank it off the wall. I should have been like, bring it a little bit
Well,
higher.
50-50. I mean, like, it's either the left or the right wall.
Okay.
Wait, so what does Splorkman do?
The green peg causes an explosion that lights everything lights everything in a certain radius diameter or up.
Just show him what it does.
Like something like this.
There you go.
Whoa!
Yeah, basically it's
Okay,
a
that
boom
was
boom.
cool. He's
Colored
not my
boom
favorite.
boom.
He's not my favorite anyway, but that's pretty cool. I was expecting something along the lines of abduction,
Well,
probing.
Huh.
I love though how when he got this mic, all his other devices decided, you know what? You're not gonna use that. Nothing.
that's really sad, huh? Like, that's such a. When you think about it, though, that's such a norm thing, right? Like,
Oh yeah, when it happens, like I am not surprised at all by this,
yeah.
and neither was he. He just accepted, well, yep, this happened. Remember like that one time he went to this taxi driver and went to this magical road somewhere in Manila.
What?
Yes, that was on a podcast.
Yeah, it was on the Bodega Nights back last year. I was in Manila then.
Cross promotion.
Which road and what happened?
Listen to the
Apparently, like-
podcast. See, Paul, listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast.
See,
It's there
this,
somewhere.
apparently he and this taxi driver found out about this like road on his like GPS or something.
Okay.
And they weren't sure if the road existed or
Wait,
if it was
I
an
think I
actual
remember.
road.
Are you sure that we want to continue the story all the way to the very end, lest we have to mute Paulo again, or figure out how to
No,
mute
no. I
Paulo?
am not going to. No, I'm not gonna laugh like a psychotic maniac. But is this the one where the driver was about to like drive off into the ocean?
Sadly, with Norm, I'm not sure if that would be that story or another. Really, you could go either way with Norm.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that at one point that almost happened. Like the same time where like the taxi driver was also joking that at any point were you worried that I was going to rob you?
Oh yeah. that was actually a pretty good episode, huh?
Yeah.
It was entitled Mystical Roads or something. Like Mystical Roads is part
Norm
of the
has
title.
like the best adventures.
Yeah, that's why I love that he's fairly regular on Bodega Nights now.
But if you think about it, like his adventures are awesome if you're hearing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Not if you're Norm.
No, I guess Norm just accepted that that's his life somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
That's why when you do things, you just play it normcore.
Yep.
it looks like Norm has bizarre adventures then.
The strangest thing right now about this Let's Play
Extreme Fever.
is the fact that Paolo is unusually quiet.
It's refreshing.
It's strange.
Do you want me to
Here
start?
we go.
Really? Do you want me to start talking to this frog I'm holding in my hand right now?
You see, it's things like that you'd think is strange and unusual, but
Just like me bumping the microphone. I'm sorry.
with Paolo, it's just accepted as a fact.
Really?
No,
Yes,
maybe.
probably.
I can't squeeze this frog now, can I?
Nope.
Okay.
Just so you know, he is talking about like a play frog. It's not something else.
Yes, it's a play frog that I found that croaks in a rather interesting fashion.
So I
So
thought you were being racist when you mentioned it in the group chat earlier.
Oh gosh, I really thought like, wow, he really does not like this particular ethnicity.
I
From
wasn't.
Eastern Europe.
I wasn't trying. I didn't know.
I just love also his no nonchalant. Yeah, I know. Like these things here, like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, I guess maybe they could be annoying in some way. I am not sure.
I was like, I mean literal frogs, guys.
Like, oh, that makes it slightly better. It really does.
Well, it
bother
makes
me.
it like infinitely better. Like,
No, I guess what makes it slightly better is I'm not bothered by the fact that he's saying he's talking to frogs.
oh yeah. Wait, what? He talks to frogs?
Apparently he does. I mean, he mentioned that right there. I mean, we thought it was like something about ethnicity. Apparently, just him talking to a frog. And
Yes.
this way, it's not even a real frog.
Yes, I was talking. Yes, I was talking to frog, trying to get mojo, trying to get some mojo in that garden warfare let's play I was trying to make. Unfortunately, it didn't help at all. Like nothing was happening, and for most of the game, it was pretty lopsided in
Well,
favor
yeah,
of
of
my
course
team.
of course nothing's gonna happen. You're trying to talk to like a plastic frog about like a video game.
Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog.
Oh my gosh. But guys,
Why
Peggle,
are
for some
there
reason,
so
games like
many?
Peggle really do throw me back to childhood. I honestly can say I did not play games like this with the exception of like Breakout. But something about it just
Someday
reminds me of
you'll
the
find
older
it.
days.
Rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Love
Hey,
that
Bird.
song. Is the voice of Bird and Kermit the same? It's had like the weird like the voice sounds somewhat similar, right?
Yeah, they
Oh.
do, huh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I like how Paulo right now is raising 3 fingers as he makes a shot.
Because this is his third attempt at the level. It's his way of telling us that this is my third attempt at the level, guys. So if you start hearing heavy panting, it's my concentration.
That sounds so disturbing. I am really, really concentrating now. Like, okay, sure, that's your concentration noise.
Well, it's something that I noticed about like Paulo's audio tracks, right? Like when he's concentrating, he's like, I don't know.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It's because I'm breathing.
But then,
No. You breathing is not creepy. The way you breathe is, though. The fact that you do has nothing. Wait, so the alien has the like explosion thing.
Yeah.
So how does he fit into the story? Does that mean that the entire world of Peggle is in different planets? Do you think
Probably.
Beethoven would have been okay knowing that in the future they'd be using his music in the background of an alien shooting balls in space?
sure. I mean, you know. Well, Beethoven specifically, probably not. Because he was pretty anal about like all of his music.
Well, it's not like you could hear it.
It's like that Stevie Wonder joke. Has Stevie Wonder, or have you seen Stevie Wonder's house?
No.
Neither is he.
That's so bad, but that's so true. That's also kind of, it's true because it's funny. I mean, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, you know. Like, have you heard Beethoven's music? No. Well, neither is he.
But that is amazing. Can you actually do you think you can do that, Joao, with your love of music? If you ever lose your hearing, do you think you can still make music?
Probably not.
Like you can't feel it like Beethoven did? Do you think he actually knew what he's doing, or do you think he just kept slamming the keyboard?
No, he knew what he was doing. Like he was he was one of the most talented like musicians ever to grace this earth. You know.
Then
Like,
he became a dog.
Yeah.
I just remember that. You remember why they called? You remember that movie Beethoven? You remember why they called the dog Beethoven?
No.
Like the kid playing the piano, and every time he played that, like, teet 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 teet, and like the dog go woof 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 woof, and like yeah. Then they showed like this huge like like these clips of Beethoven, like old pictures, the music going on. Like we shall call this dog Beethoven. That's what you can Beethoven be happier with, like being known that his music is used for games like this, or that he became a dog in the future.
That is music. I would like to think.
No. What do you think he'd be about pissed at more?
Oh, he'd be pissed at the dog thing more. I think.
Come on.
Because at least when it comes to, you know, his music being played on, like, what's that sound?
That would be my brother playing Jurassic Park. Operation Genesis.
Prepping himself for the movie.
Yes, he's actually been prepping himself for the past month actually.
How does one prep yourself for a movie?
Reinstall a game released in 2003 that was essentially the only really good game, the only really good game where you actually, you know, made Jurassic Park.
Oh, by the way, that sudden change of topic wasn't like sloppy editing on Ironic Gamer's part. That was just me being distracted by the sound of dinosaurs.
You see, when Paolo says that, would be okay. When you say it, that just sounds strange.
Huh?
But yeah, Jurassic Park coming out really soon. I'm really
Jurassic
excited about
World.
that.
Jurassic World.
Why are people so anal about it? Jurassic World! It's Jurassic World, not a park.
That's how come they can get away with it. They have to change the name. We have to change our branding. Apparently, the name Jurassic Park has lots of death connected to it. Why have we changed the Jurassic World, sir?
Excellent.
God damn it, you're a genius! Also known as the Blackwater method of removing bad publicity. What if we just change our name, but our entire operation stays exactly the same?
Yeah, they do that, huh?
Yep. But what do you think about it? If you lived in the world of Jurassic Park, like, would you honestly go to Jurassic World?
How? Depends on how much press the Jurassic Park got.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the whole dinosaur out in the streets eating people.
Dinosaur
made it
running
the front
amok in T-Rex eating people randomly in San Diego.
And how they spun it.
But can you imagine if Jurassic Park, that scene of Jurassic Park was done today? How much people do you think you'd see with their phones out, like filming the dinosaur chasing them?
Quite a lot.
Social commentary by the directors, blah blah blah.
But gosh, I always found it so amusing where people actually bring out their cell phones to watch a catastrophe happen. Like me right now watching Xaxal play. Vines died, didn't they?
No, they're still alive actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
But they're mostly part of those things that you'll usually see people put on their Twitters.
Oh my God, it's GLaDOS.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The tiny ball thing. That is interesting. Or really creepy. Oh, do you think they're actually... Do you think that the rumors are true that they're gonna release Half-Life 3 or the newer things on like the Oculus Rift style thing? Steam has their own version. I don't know, and it's not Oculus. It's like
It's called they're calling it the Revive, if I'm correct.
Seriously?
Yes.
The Revive?
So what's
Yeah.
the Vive?
The Vive would be the hardware that HTC is making for.
Oh wait, HTC's working with Steam?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that is awesome. HTC, fantastic phone. I would so get it if I was not locked into a Mac system and could not escape.
Is it the Vive or was it the Vive?
Oh hey, it's that muzzled guy from SpongeBob before he became muscled.
Yep. This is Pinball pretty much.
So, French lobster. Okay.
His power is Pinball.
What?
After hitting the green peg,
Just
click
check it out.
anywhere to flip.
Just check it out.
Oh, sweet. I like this.
It's Pinball. Where you're in control of your destiny a little bit more.
This would be a horrible game.
There you
Can you imagine the opening of Pinball was that wide?
You hear the heavy breathing.
Wait, so what if you hit another green while this is going on? You get like 4 claws?
Nah.
No, you just get more turns.
You mean more balls?
I like more turns with the flippers out.
Oh, okay, it's limited.
Yeah. For like 3 or 4 turns or something.
Wait, I just realized you went from outer space to under the sea with Sebastian over here.
Yeah, dude. It's like you don't expect every planet to have one topographical feature to it, right?
Except Star Trek.
Except if you're in like Star Wars and stuff.
Star Trek, Star Wars, anything in space.
Yeah. Like no biomes at all.
The
It's an
biome
ice
is
planet,
one.
you know.
Well, if you think about it, like in our solar system, that's pretty much how it works, right? Except for Earth.
Yeah.
This planet's all water. This planet's all gas. This planet is hard death.
I wouldn't know. And I don't think very many people actually would know. What would Jupiter be?
Isn't Jupiter like a hard center with a gaseous outer area?
Wait, it has a hard
If you're
center.
an astronomer, email us. Contact at channel14.com.
I remember making so many mistakes with astronomer and astrology.
Wait, that fish was a...
Yeah, dude, that fish moves when you hit it.
What?
Under the sea. Is that a barracuda?
Yeah.
No, it's a minnow.
I mean, what?
It's a minnow.
A minotaur.
I would not be surprised if a Minotaur somehow appeared here. Wait, so what's the fish do?
It moves if I hit it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just part of the background.
No,
Yeah.
it has a shadow cast, meaning it's somewhat connected. That's what Mac taught me. Holy crap, it moves. This reminds me of the other game where you play the fish and you had to eat everything.
Man.
I remember it being also another popular game that was being played around college.
Huh. Yeah, I remember that game.
I remember also Norm playing it, where, yeah, you were like this tiny fish and you had to eat all these other fish to go to a bigger fish to eat everything else.
Sport?
Feeding.
No.
Feeding frenzy?
That might have been it.
I keep on hitting my freaking bench thingy. Mic stand. Makeshift mic stand.
It's called a stool.
A hardwood Chinese stool.
I don't know if the
Mic
stool
stand.
itself would be Chinese. I'm sure maybe the one who made it might be.
No, the design.
Like 90% things in the world, right?
I'm just going off the design. I'm just
And I
going
still
off the
can't forget
design.
that where when I went to China, I was sick that time. I went to this sweet Chinese herb place. It had like it felt like the most Chinese thing ever. It smelled like the usual, like you'd imagine with all the herbs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the two people there, there's this old guy with like the huge mustache. He looked like he looked like a kung fu master, and one of these younger guys who assisted. They could barely speak any English whatsoever, so I'd start pointing at my throat and let them understand that I was sick there.
Yeah, yeah.
Then they got me this medicine. Finally when I go back to the hotel, I checked like the back of the box. It says made in Germany.
Really?
Apparently, not everything is made in China.
Stuff sold in China is made in Germany.
Yeah.
Or manufactured in California. Like the iPhone.
No, it's assembled.
Oh, assembled, yeah.
Final assembly. I love how they get away with that. When they say it's instead of saying made here, they say final assembly here.
Yeah.
And what does final assembly mean? We place the sticker on it. Or like they put like the most superficial attachments, and that counts as assembled.
Right.
I remember with some tools they had where they would fit the hammer into the shaft, and suddenly that counts as assembled in the United States versus made in China.
Yeah.
Or they'd say like designed here, but they would never say made somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I think it's still like a bad thing that like, to say you're made in China because people accept that that's the normal thing.
I guess it depends on what you're like. What you're purchasing, right? Like, when it comes to, say,
Why did you hit that blue ball?
Just so that I have better
get a
access
shot
to
at
that
the-
one.
Man, that's a pleb with getting out. Come on, get in, jackpot. No. And
Oh yeah!
and that's Peggle, guys.
Yes, that is Peggle.
I can honestly say, after seeing this for about 1 hour worth recording, I still don't understand the game at all. But hey, it's pretty.
It's enjoyable.
It's pretty like the other Let's Plays we have in our channel. Do check those out, as well with Bodega Nights, the Third World Linux, and possibly Radio Norm. That's really not sure, but check him out.
yeah.
I should. Yeah.